Uno.
What? You're already out?
Uno, and there we go. Whoop, whoop. No, that's ICP.
I knew you were cheating.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, no.
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 No, not that. but ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, all you other people and wonderful folks that want to come out and listen to this, you have in fact found the Brothers Jones podcast here on twitch.tv/Brothers Jones podcast.
Wow.
It's episode number 203.
Tres. Yeah.
3.
We've passed the 202
10th
mark.
day of June in the year of our Lord. Oh my goodness. In the year of our Lord, 2025. Joining me as always are my two favorite brothers from the same mother and father, Patrick, Alex, gentlemen. Hello, good evening. It's always good seeing your faces.
Howdy.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi. Hi.
Alex has a boo-boo.
Yeah, my finger hurts.
I just wanted you to do it again.
Which finger? This one.
This one.
This one.
You're not watching on YouTube. You totally should. Or watching us live on Twitch. Alex is probably offending someone in some other country.
Not intentional.
What?
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, you get what you get, and you don't throw a fit. We're just there. You go. Yeah. So hi guys.
What it is.
Hello.
Hey.
We're starting at a weird time this evening. It's like almost 8:30, but we've been talking. The three of us have been talking for the last couple minutes, just catching up and making sure that what we say here, well, we've already offended maybe, but we cover the things that we can say without recording it. So hello everybody, and welcome back to Time with Us, your three favorite brothers. So hi. Come and knock on my door. I don't know why Three's Company just came to mind, but it did. So there, you're welcome, America. Okay.
Honestly, that's probably okay.
All I could think of is the Futurama episode where Fry tries to use that, and all he can do is hum the title
Three's
theme.
Company too. Yeah? No. Yeah. Nice.
It's actually I think the episode is so he's somehow trying to date Amy and Leela at the same time, or be both their dates, at like both their boyfriend at the same time. Yeah, they're on a cruise ship, and they're trying to avoid Zap Brannigan, and yeah, no, it's.
I am not caught up on
all Fry can do is
Futurama.
Yeah, I love that show. It's one of my favorites.
Really?
I was sad when it got canceled, and then it came back, and then it got canceled again, and then it came back, and I'm not going to say I'm familiar with all of the most recent episodes, but no, I've seen. I mean, I had the first 4 seasons on DVD and on UMD.
UMD.
Way back in the day. Yeah, I had them on my PSP.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, folks, we're that old.
Age myself right there.
Speaking of handheld, Switch 2 dropped this last week.
Yeah.
It did.
Uh-huh.
It-
Anybody
it's
pull
come
the
with
trigger?
It's come with a lot of issues, bro.
It did.
That's what I heard.
It
You did? G? You pulled the trigger?
No, it dropped. Yeah, it dropped. It,
Oh, you have it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Hot take. Go for it.
Okay. Short answer.
Yeah.
It's really awesome.
Really?
It is. It's. Yeah. No. I'm impressed.
Mm-hmm.
I'm impressed. I will say this though, unless you are a diehard. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love Mario Kart. I enjoy it.
Oh, the open world thing? Race world race?
No. I'm just like, I love Mario. Like, if you Mario Kart World. Yeah, no.
Mario Kart
I will
World,
say
thanks.
this: unless you are like a die-hard Mario Kart fan, you can wait.
Work.
Like that is a couple of my coworkers have asked me about it because obviously I brought it in and showed it off and played a little bit, and a lot of them asked me like, is it worth getting? And the short answer is yes and no.
Okay.
If you're a diehard Mario Kart fan and you like that's like one of your favorite games that you played, like you played Mario Kart 8 to death on the Switch, and you're just really excited about the new Mario Kart is phenomenal. It's really good. It's a lot of fun.
Is it worth $80?
No, I got it. I got the digital.
Okay.
I went ahead and went with the bundle and did it. Essentially $50.
Sure. Right.
I've actually come to the conclusion for this generation of based off of everything, I'm probably not going to buy a lot of physical games this time around. I will probably end up doing a lot of downloads.
Yeah, the hard drive on that one's substantially larger.
It is. It starts the internal is 256, and then you can get. I went ahead and paid $40 for another 256 micro SD card.
Right.
Because you have to get the new SD card. It's the Express. So I went ahead and got a new SD card for it. But the biggest thing I will say is, if you're, your old games load faster, which is cool, and that's really nice. I haven't really started going back into Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild. I plan on it. I plan on replaying both of them. Just to enjoy the upgraded visuals.
Yeah.
Games as a whole just load, like all of your games pretty much load faster just because it just has more RAM. It literally has 3 times the RAM that the original Switch had, and even if it doesn't have upgraded visuals, the console still takes advantage of the faster RAM.
Okay.
So things load faster. But no, again, easiest way to say it, is it worth it? Yes and no. And I would say unless you're just like a diehard Mario Kart fan, don't worry about trying to get your hands on one.
Okay.
It's worth waiting until there's a few more,
patches
the
and all that
GameCube
jazz.
stuff's really cool.
Yeah.
Just new games. The GameCube online is really neat. I've definitely been playing because it's the first time I can finally play Wind Waker again.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And Alex, I don't know if you noticed, I never beat that game.
What?
I did.
Shame.
Shame. Alex had the GameCube.
Yeah.
I never
Arguably
beat
the
it.
best Zelda game that was made. I will fight you on that.
Yeah. Right now, my favorite still is it's a tie between probably Breath of the Wild and Twilight Princess.
Hey, Pop.
But hey, Dad. But yeah, no. So I've never beaten the game, and so it's kind of cool to like. I would really like an HD remake. Like they said that they were going to come out with, the remake of the HD that they made for the Wii U. I would love to have that. But in the meantime, getting to play the original GameCube version is really cool. So I'm not going to lie, I've been playing a lot of that. Kind of divided. I've been dividing my time right now between Wind Waker and Mario Kart World.
Good.
Those are the two things that I'm playing the most. But yeah, no. Again, short answer is unless you're just like you're either like absolutely have to have the newest hardware, or you're just a diehard Mario Kart fan and that's like your favorite game that you played on your Switch, just wait. It's cool, but it's not a must.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. The upgrades in terms of like the size of the console, gentlemen, going from because I have an original Switch. I bought my first Switch in 2018.
Right.
I bought it when I was on recruiting duty, and to go from, and I was stunned when that came out, and to go from that, never playing the OLED. I never had an OLED. I didn't bother to because I mean my Switch still works great. But to go from that to the Switch 2 was pretty impressive. Just the crispness of the screen, the size of the screen, like, that is pretty cool. But yeah, no, they're neat. I'm impressed. Like I said, I'm impressed. I think they definitely they gave what the fans asked for, which is, everything's backwards compatible.
Cool.
It's basically it's a more powerful Switch. That's the best way to put it.
Yeah.
With some new upgrades. So yeah. So still, again, I've only had it for a couple days, but I will tell you the story. That's my highlight of this week.
Nice.
Since we're already on this, I'll talk about it.
Hey,
how
real
this
quick.
actually happened.
Pop, great. Don't waste your money. Keep on, Jay. How this actually happened. Hold on. Let me pound a Red Bull.
So, no, Monster.
Oh, pardon.
Like the best Monster right now. If you've never had a Blue Hawaiian,
Really?
I'm hooked.
It's
They're
okay.
so good. Are you kidding? It tastes like childhood.
It's okay.
I'm glad there was a hood on the end of that.
No, childhood.
Childhood,
Tastes
yeah.
like your childhood.
Ah,
It's okay.
It tastes like your Blue Hawaiian Punch that you got as a kid, like when we got the little packets that we would make in the one piece of Tupperware that mom got for us with two full scoops of sugar. Learned how to measure. But yeah, no. So,
oh, PTSD. Sorry, Pop. Wrong switch.
so we recorded on Tuesday last week, so that was the
Yes.
3rd.
Right.
So the 4th, so obviously I'm working nights, hence why I'm at work right now.
2x2s.
So I got up on Wednesday, on the 4th, and I had to run some errands. I had to take care of a few things.
I don't
was
run.
like, you know what? There is a GameStop on base, because I didn't get a pre-order. I was unable to secure one. I put my name in the hat for Nintendo, and they're like, we'll send you a request when we have them. It's like, okay, cool. So I'm not gonna get one. I was like, you know what? I gotta run around town to take care of a few things. I'm like, let me stop by the GameStop on base. And so I went down to, it's right down the street, down the hill from where I live here on base. And I get down there, and there's like 6 or 7 people lined up outside. And I was like, oh man, like, people are already waiting in line to get a console. Like, this is gonna be nuts. And so I walked in, and I just asked him. I was like, hey, like, what are you guys doing for the Switch 2? Like, I see the line out front. She says, oh, it's really easy. She's like, we actually have, she's like, I can tell you right now, because we're part of our, we're allowed to say it, like, we've got 50 consoles for purchase available. Not only do we have 50 consoles, here's a ticket for your spot in line. I was number 8. She's like, here's a ticket for your spot in line. You can start prepaying at 3 p.m. and then you can come and pick up your console tonight at 9 p.m. because they're doing a GameStop was doing an across the country launch. So living on the West Coast, 3 hours behind, I could pick up my console at 9 p.m.
Wow.
Midnight on the East Coast. So, gentlemen, I got a ticket, and this was about just after 2. I was able to go run some errands. I came back over, stepped in line. At 3 p.m., they started, shuffling people inside. I waited. It took me probably about 25 minutes just waiting. And I walked inside, I paid for my console, and then I left. I went to work, and then around a little after 9, I shot back over to GameStop, walked inside, said, "Here's my receipt." They said, "Here you go." Gave me my stuff, and I walked out.
Holy cow, man!
It was that easy. So that's why I have one. It
Wow.
basically was, I wasn't planning on getting one. I had the money set aside that I could buy one if I
Sure.
if I wanted to, and yeah, it just worked out. So I was able to go in and pick one up.
Pays to
And
serve.
have been playing around. Yeah, no, I mean, it was awesome. Like, it was so easy to, because again, yeah, being on base, the only people that are allowed to go to the base GameStop are
People who live on base.
personnel and
Yeah.
their families.
Right.
Yeah, you have to have, well, no, you can't even make a purchase there unless you have to show your military ID or dependent ID to be able to even shop there. So to be able to just walk in and easily get one without having to deal with some crazy waiting in line and fighting crowds, and like, it was very, very painless just to go in and get it. So
Cool.
it was really easy.
Well, congratulations,
Yeah,
buddy.
yeah, thank you. Like I said, I don't regret it. It's pretty stinking neat, but at the same time, if I had to have waited, I like, knowing what I know now, again, hindsight's 2020, it'd have been fine. I'd have been okay. Not complaining, pretty awesome, but at the same time, it's fun, but it's not a holy cow, go get one right now, you must have it.
Right.
It's if you gotta wait, you can wait. You'll be, trust me. Like, right now, the only thing that's really going for it is that.
Sweet.
So, and then lowlight. I know you guys heard about it, talk about it. Willow passed away. Our other dog. So when I met Brandy, she had 2 dogs, Hunter and Willow, and became best friends with them. Awesome dogs. They've been amazing, and known them for the last couple of years. And last month, Hunter started acting lethargic and just wasn't right. We went to the vet on a Saturday, and he didn't come home with us. And it's literally just not even barely a month later, Willow started showing some struggles with her back leg, and then yesterday morning, I woke up. She was laying in bed next to me, which isn't uncommon. And I was like, "Hey, Willow, good morning." And I went and started doing my thing. And Brandy got back from working out. She's like, "Did you see Willow's leg?" And she showed me, and Willow's hind leg had swollen. It was twice the size of what it should be. And it was really stiff, and she was having trouble. She was struggling with it. And so we went to the vet, and the vet just took one look at it. It was like, "This is an aggressive cancer. It's obviously spread through her body. You can see the tumors. There's nothing we can do." And so, we had to say goodbye. Gave her as much McDonald's as she wanted. I immediately went to, "Gentlemen, I drove, the 5 minutes away over to the local Mickey D's, and she got a double cheeseburger, she got a milkshake, she got fries, she got chicken nuggets, she got the whole nine. And if you look on Brandy's Facebook, the last photo is she was taking pictures while she was feeding him, and there's a picture of her eating the last of this double cheeseburger, and her eyes are just perfect.
Aw.
Like you could see the happiness in her eyes eating this cheeseburger.
Yeah.
But the house is right now the only animal in the house is Yoshi, and the house is quiet, and it's not the same. It's not the same.
Well, our heart goes out to you, man. I'm so sorry.
Thank you.
And to Brandy. God bless her. Man.
Liz says the same thing.
So,
we were
we
were in the same boat with you guys last year.
Yeah.
With Molly and then Oscar right after.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah,
understand your pain.
She's had these dogs since they were puppies, and I know you guys got Molly when she wasn't more than a year old too. And it's
not easy.
They're part of the family.
It's not easy. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah. Yeah. What about you guys? Give me some highlights. We need highlight.
Go for it, Alex.
Well, gentlemen, the softball season started.
All right.
And I didn't send y'all the picture
because it was the same day. But we've had a couple of different games. Well, we've had a couple of different practices.
We had our first game earlier this week.
We have another game on Thursday, and as of right now, we are undefeated.
Hey, awesome. Well done.
Yep. We got the opportunity to play Monday morning, and it was an after shift thing, and we got there and we started playing against another crew who they're okay, they're run by a dude who he was on our team last year. So last year there wasn't as much of an interest in playing softball, so literally it was just my crew. So the crews kind of all banded together and we all had one team. And we utilized that. The guy who runs the softball program, our MWR rep, his name is TJ. And TJ is, he's been working with our site for years. He's been trying to push softball and be like, hey, yeah, this is something fun for you guys to do. It'd be a great opportunity for you guys to, get together and, get together outside of work and, not really think about how terrible this place is.
Sure.
Spoiler alert, this place is terrible.
No kidding.
But, we had a pretty good team. We did okay in the tournament, but it wasn't great because our whole team couldn't play every single time that we got a game. So it's like, okay, cool, is what it is. It's one of those things. Awesome, whatever, it'll be fine. Well, this year, every crew except for one has their own team.
Wow.
So we have 4 different crew teams that are playing. And the 5th crew actually has a potential. They're trying to get enough people together so that they can play. We have a couple of different teams that are coming from the day staff guys, like admin has their own team. The fire department has their own team. The security forces has their own team. Like we've upgraded.
That's a big deal. Yeah, let's go.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
So the team that we played was by one of my really good friends that's up here. He's running one of the crews, and he was on leave. He was at the Senior Enlisted Academy this week, so he wasn't able to play with his team.
Mm-hmm.
And we started it off, and our league has a couple of different rules, right? I mean, it's a recreational softball league, so it's not, official.
Sure.
There's no umpire.
No umpire. No kidding.
Yeah, no. So quite literally, the guy who plays catcher is the one who's, calling
Strike.
Yeah. So I'm standing behind
definitely a
home.
strike.
I'm standing behind home plate, and I'm like, okay, sure, I got this. So I'm, every single time we end up, my guy throws an ace, so I'm going, ha! Having a grand old time with it.
Have you seen the guy real quick on TikTok who plays ump for these rec leagues, and he's just calling kids out for like $500 bats and slide gloves, but he finishes every video with 3 sit down. it's perfect. But yeah, keep going.
It's been great, it's all fun. So like the first base coach and the third base coaches, we're all like rotating around, and not only do you have the responsibility of telling your guy when to run, when not to run, but you're also the first base and the third base umpire. So if you're standing out there, you're like, yeah, he's out. Like, you're calling your own people out. And it's glorious. It's absolutely glorious. So
are there like raised tempers or anything like that? Or are you guys pretty chill about it?
No, we all understand that it's fun.
Okay, cool. So
it's something that we get to do after work or before work,
right,
or whatever.
Right.
And like we would all like to win. Like it's not
sure. I mean, who doesn't want to win?
Yeah. But at the same time, we all understand that this is just something that we can do. It's fun.
I love
it.
That's cool.
There's also a rule though to make sure that everyone gets a chance to bat, that you're only allowed 5 runs per inning.
Okay.
So if you go up 5 runs in the single inning, that as soon as that 5th person crosses, that counts.
Yeah,
as
end of bat.
The third out.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So we're out there, and literally, like, we've had 3 practices at this point. This is the first time we've had our whole team there.
Mm-hmm.
And me and Matt, the other captain for the team, we're like, okay, cool, yeah, this is great, yeah, all right. So they get up to bat because like we were listed first, so we're home. It's like, okay, we'll field first, it'll be fine. And they go up 5 runs. We don't have a single out on these guys.
Wow.
We're like, okay. Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Like, this is gonna be a rough game.
Danger.
This is gonna be a rough game, because as soon as we get the chance to bat, we get one guy through, and we get our third out while he's on third base. So it's 5-0. The field's wet, so my third baseman is literally playing out in the field in chucks. And
sure.
He starts like falling comically a couple of different times while he's out there. And we're just like, yeah, dude, you need some different shoes. He's like, no, man, I'll just play barefoot.
What?
We're like, that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That's not a good idea.
No, it's not a good idea.
But lo and behold,
we're out there playing, and he's like, okay, all right, we are down 8 runs to nothing. He's like, I'm taking my shoes off. I was like, okay. And I look over at the guy who owns the field, and he's just like, meh.
Meh.
Let it happen.
Yeah, he takes
Send
his
it.
shoes off, and I crack my second drink at 9 in the morning.
Oh yeah,
And
that's how it
I'm
rolls.
standing out there at first base, telling people to run, and it went. we were down 8-0, and then we were down 8-3, and then we were down 9-8, and then we were up 11-9.
There you go.
And we held them. We completely held them. It was glorious.
Yeah, that sounds like a great game.
What you're telling me is the rest of the season he's going to play barefoot.
Mm-hmm.
It's a requirement now.
Yeah. Oh man.
Yeah, absolutely has to.
You know,
But
fun.
He doesn't have
Go ahead.
What's up? No, go for it.
I was like, fun fact about Chucks. They have felt on the bottom,
Yeah.
so they're classified as slippers.
Huh.
That's how they get past some of the
Really?
customs. Yep.
Well, that works, I guess.
There you go.
Did
So
not know that.
keep going, Alex.
Yeah. So he doesn't have a Facebook account. So in order to make sure that he's there, I have to text him personally because he's not in the group chat.
Okay.
It's good fun. But I went out and we're given a bag, right? And in that bag there are like 12 gloves. There's enough balls, and there's 4 bats. And I've gotten used to swinging a 26-ounce bat, right?
Okay,
You
sure.
know, that weight is my timing. I'm good. Well, the 26-ounce bat that we have in there is just dead.
It's like swinging a
Like-
stick.
It is like swinging a stick.
Uh-huh.
You know, the core that's in there, I guess, is either broken or
Uh-huh.
you know, what have you. So, like, you hit it and you just hear that thunk.
Yeah. Click.
It's terrible.
Yeah.
So,
This does not sound right.
Nope.
no. So I told Liz, I was like, I need a bat.
Aww.
So we went to Dick's.
Yeah.
And I found a slow pitch softball bat, and this is my number 2 of lowlights. Okay, the first of all, the bat is a highlight.
Okay.
Everyone started using that bat, and it just went nuts. It was fantastic.
Nice.
But my
I was like,
lowlight
this bat's great.
was trying to buy this bat at Dick's.
Oh no.
Gentlemen, I have never gone somewhere and someone actively avoided me while I was shopping.
Wow.
I go to the Dick's, right? And there's a family in there, right? And you know, it's starting up for like softball season, so
Sure.
you know, all the people are out there, you know, trying to pick up their stuff for softball. And I get into this area, and you know, I have to go all the way across the Dick's to get it, and I get all the way down there, and I'm looking, and they have this giant wall of bats in the softball section, and every single one of them has a sticker that says fast pitch. So I'm like, well, I need a slow pitch bat. So I
Right.
start, you know, walking around the area. Every single place that I went in that softball area, there was a family there. There was a family of 3. There was a dad, a mom, and a little girl. Every single place that I went in there, like I would walk into an area of the softball area, and the dad would look, he would pick up whatever the little girl had, put it back on the shelf, and they would move. And I was like, yeah, okay, maybe he's just, you know, that doesn't want her to get that. That's fine, whatever. So I'd keep looking, and then the next place would you know, I'd be like, oh, maybe it's over here, and I'd walk around the area, and I'd end up in that next area, and turns out they were in that area. And the dad would see me coming, and he would, what it was, and move the family again. I'm like, what in the world? I had 3 different employees come up and talk to me while I was in that area. And every single time, like, hey man, what can we help you with? I was like, oh, I'm looking for slow pitch softball bats. He goes, oh yeah, they're over here. Takes me over to the area. So, you know, I start looking through the bats. Turns out when he takes me over to that area, guess which family was in that area? Moved him again.
Seriously.
Yeah,
Wonder if this
So-
guy thought you were a store walker or something.
I don't.
Yeah. This is
I really don't know.
weird.
So I get that. I'm looking through the bats. I find the bat that I want. I'm like, okay, this is great, cool. You know, so I tuck it underneath my arm, and I start looking around because now I got to find some softball socks. Right?
Because they make those.
You know,
Yeah.
Yeah. So I want the socks to come up to my knees. You know, I want them in a bright color. You know, we're doing blue and orange. I was like, this is gonna be great. So I start walking around looking, and then another person comes up. Hey man, what can we help you with? I was like, I'm looking for some softball socks. You know, I want socks to like come up to my knees, man. He goes, oh yeah, they're over here. Takes me over to the next area. Guess who's in that area?
Are you kidding me?
Yep.
Same family.
So, I'm like, yeah, okay.
You can't win, man.
Nope. So I start looking through the socks. I find the great, awesome socks that I want. Really vibrant blue color. It's awesome. Cool. So I grab those socks. And then I pull out my phone, because I'm waiting on Liz and the kids to come in. And she's like, oh yeah, we're in the bathroom. I said, okay, cool. So I walk back towards the bathroom. And I stand outside the bathroom and I wait. And then obviously Caroline wants to go look at all the baseball stuff too. So we walk back into that area. And I lock eyes with the family. And the dude's just like, oh. And then every single time after there, like, I'm chasing Theo because he's just running around looking at stuff.
Sure.
And, now that I'm with the family, the dude's just like, yeah, okay. Doesn't move, doesn't do anything. It's just like, really, dude? Come on. It was fun.
Yeah. Vibrantly,
That's frustrating.
yeah, attentive. What do you call that? High alert, I guess?
Yeah.
Whatever.
Helicopter parrot?
Yeah. Whatever,
Yeah.
dude. Whatever.
Yeah. And, during that game, I found out how much my finger actually hurt. So, I believe it's a cuticle infection. So, yeah, like, hitting it for any reason, like, sense of pain all the way up my hand.
Yep, that'll do it.
All the way up to my elbow.
Mm.
I went to go and see Doc after work today, and they're like, "Oh yeah, we can't get you in until like noon." It's like, I've been awake since yesterday afternoon. Is there any way that someone can see me real quick? Oh yeah, let me check. They walk back. They're like, yeah, no, we're completely booked up all the way until noon. I was like, there's no one that can just be like, oh yeah, you need some antibiotics. Here, let me get you a prescription real quick. Like, it'll take 5 minutes. Yeah, sorry, all our providers are booked up. Okay. She's like, well, you can go to urgent care. I said, okay, I'll go to urgent care. I went to 3 different urgent cares.
Oh my goodness. Wow.
Yep.
Oh.
And do you know what most of the urgent cares told me? Oh yeah, we're doing virtual patients until 11. Okay.
Look at this. Yeah. Look at this.
They're like, yeah, we don't have anybody that can see you.
Oh my goodness.
All right.
Thanks.
Yeah. So I went in and talked to the pharmacist at CVS. I was like, what should I put on this?
Smart.
Yeah. So, got some Neosporin and got some hydrocolloidal bandages.
Hydrocolloidal bandages.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was my wrestling name in high school.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah, that's what my wife told me to do, by the way.
Oh, so. Well done. Nurse, house,
what are they?
Home, smart home.
Mm-hmm.
Were they what?
What?
But, Alex, big question.
What?
Did you take your Motrin?
Did you change your socks? And change your socks?
Socks.
Oh, okay.
Oh, sorry, Kitty.
Oh, wrong.
Yeah, that was me. What about you, Patrick?
Well, folks, I got to be quick and dirty with this because we got to get out of here real quick because that guy,
One of them.
Yeah,
wait,
he's that way for me.
that guy, he's got to go to work. So, highlight, I had a birthday this week.
You did, in fact.
Amen, you did.
Very grateful for that. Lowlight, our daughter, who's been here for a wonderful amount of time. I've loved having her being here. Left on Monday. And, yeah, she is working really hard at camp. And so very, very proud of her. silly proud of her. I mean, she's just amazing. And Philip as well, great guy. But we got an empty house again, and so we're kind of meh. So, but it's okay. I got a few more days here in the office before we go on vacation, and very, very happy for that. So, it's okay, Liz. It's okay. I promise. You're not the only one. The spawn of my being, Mr. Phillip, still doesn't know that my birthday was last week. So it is what it is. It is what it is. So it's all good. So there you go. That highlight, low light for my life, and very grateful. So, Alex, my man,
I believe it.
you have the questions, and so I think Liz says she blames you.
Yeah, I told you.
Let's change the music.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do this one. Thank you so much, Liz. I truly appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
All right, find your things, people. Find your things.
Got it.
Find your things.
So.
Still need a cadet photo for Patrick.
Give me a second.
You're fine.
Me, because that's where I currently am.
Yes.
Alex, because he's in the middle.
See?
And Greg, because I don't have anything else paper. So there you go.
Patrick.
Yep. Hey, sweet. Stormtrooper. I always miss.
C'est moi. Alex.
Ah,
Today.
the die.
Oh, I can get the dice.
Hmm.
What do you guys do
You
with
get the
throwing
dice.
dice?
We got a lot of them.
Oh, Yahtzee.
Yahtzee.
No idea why. Just do. Just cause.
The Marines are shooting craps in the back of the office.
Come on, sevens.
How else you pass time?
It's true.
High low.
Work? I don't know. Low.
Yeah, you do that too.
All right. Well, let's throw this out. I just got a couple of them.
Okay, cool.
Because I know we got time. So first and foremost, who is more competitive? Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
very much so.
Oh yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Yeah, you are.
All day long.
Yeah, all right. Fair enough.
You getting fights over
You
Monopoly.
get violent.
Yeah. Okay. Who's
It's
the
true.
most like a Disney princess?
Most like a Disney princess.
Mhm. Yeah. Sorry, Greg.
That would be Greg all day
That'd
long.
be-
Who is more scared of horror movies?
Oh gosh. It's me all day long.
Oh wow.
We all chose
We
ourselves.
chose ourselves.
All of us. I hate horror.
I can't.
There's the one genre of
Mm-mm.
film I do not
No,
like.
I don't do
I
it.
don't like horror films.
Nope. They affect me in a bad way.
I don't like them. I can't. I can't even do spooky movies with the bros. Can't do it.
Mm-mm.
Let's see. Who stands the better chance of winning a staring contest?
Because he's competitive.
That's right. He doesn't give up.
But look at that 1,000-yard stare right there. Look at it.
That's it. That is that was dealing boot camp.
Mm-hmm.
Liz says, Alex.
Yeah. Let's see. Who's the more popular student in school?
Interesting.
Interesting.
We all chose somebody else.
Okay.
Sweet.
I don't know. I was never the lead in a play, so.
I was second understudy.
For the Pirates of
I thought you were
Penzance?
lead.
I was lead, but I was second. He was lead. He was the first. So Michael
Interesting.
Cantrell. Miss you, buddy. He's selling tiny homes in Tennessee.
Huh.
Yeah, like he blasts them on Facebook. I can't help but watch his walkthroughs. They're really good. Yeah. Yeah, outside of
good.
not Charleston, Chattanooga. Outside of Chattanooga. Up on the mountain. It's pretty cool.
Fair.
Yeah.
All right. This one's a fun one. Who's more likely to commit a crime?
Boop.
Yeah.
Oh, gee, no kidding.
Oh, really?
Yeah, no, I'll knock myself out. I'll get in trouble,
Interesting.
but not get caught.
I mean, I'll speed, but is that really a crime? It's Atlanta. You speed or you die.
That's true.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll help
That's
hide the
true.
body. What?
What? I told somebody at work today. That's why you own pigs. But anyway.
Oh, wow. Got it.
Yeah, no one wanted to stand next to me after that. It was kind of weird.
I imagine.
Strange. No idea why.
Yeah.
Weird.
All right.
Weird.
So 2 more. Who reads more?
Oh,
Yeah. I know.
yeah.
I'm sorry.
Don't be sorry.
And
No, not mad.
Mm.
It's honest.
and who is the most
Optimistic.
It's a me, Mario.
Yeah, it's Patrick.
That's right. I think it's just because I'm sheltered.
No, you're not sheltered.
Compared to you two, you've seen a lot more of the nitty gritty world than I have.
That's fair.
Just saying.
It's a different part of the nitty gritty.
You both have seen wartime. Yeah.
Semantics.
Yeah.
But that's it.
That's
That is
it.
my last one.
That was fun. Cool. I like those. I gotta find
I like them too.
new toys at the table to compare you guys to. All right, we got time for one
Oh,
okay, I
got
dad
mine.
joke. It's gotta be like your bestest.
yep.
Mm-hmm.
I got mine. I'm ready.
Oh. I don't know.
Yeah.
You ready for this?
Mm-hmm.
Gentlemen, what do you call shoes made out of bananas?
Slippers.
Slippers.
Yeah, that's what that is. Uh-huh. Gentlemen, what are you if you saw an armed robbery at an Apple store?
An eyewitness?
An eyewitness. Mm. Mm-hmm.
Oh, good.
Oh, so you like my swag? You like my swag there, Liz? Is it a lot of fun?
Chicken.
Chicken,
No.
banana, chicken, banana, banana. Okay, Alex.
Pineapple pen.
And finally, stop looking for the perfect match. Use a lighter.
You know,
Boom. Nice. Well done, gentlemen. That was fun. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that concludes episode 203 of Brothers in Arms podcast. Thank you so much to our chat room for joining us this evening. Ladies and gentlemen, you too can join us in our chat when we go live on twitch.tv/Brothers in Arms podcast. You can also find this video probably tomorrow sometime. That would be the 11th of June. You can find it on our YouTube channel. And that, again, is Brothers in Arms podcast. Also, you can find this podcast anywhere podcasts are distributed. It's free for you, for me, for the world. It's great. So, that about covers all of our stuff. Gentlemen, any parting remarks before we hit that magic button?
as always, drink your water, take your Motrin, change socks.
Oh, Alex, to fix that finger.
Yeah, I don't think that'll fix my finger.
Change your socks. It will always fix the finger.
Fix the finger. Change your socks. Your leg's broken, change your socks.
That's right.
Finger kind of hurt. That's all I got.
My finger kind of hurts. Okay, thanks everybody. Bye. No. And take your furlough or vacation or whatever you call it in your world, or whatever it's called in your world. Take it. It's there for you to renew, rest, read, watch, do whatever you got to do. Take your furlough. Take your furlough.
Mm-hmm.
Take your furlough. Cool. That's it. Okay. Gentlemen, I love you.
We love you too.
I love you too, brother.
Thanks, guys. All right, everybody. Y'all take care. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. And we'll see you next time here on Brothers in Arms Podcast. Bye, everybody.
Most definitely.
And most definitely.
Bye.
We'll see y'all later.
Change your socks. It'll fix your finger. Bye.
It does.
It does.
Bye.